Hello, dear readers, and welcome back to TV Day's Drama Digest, your trusted source for the juiciest updates, heart-stopping twists, and tear-jerking moments from the world of daytime television. Today, we're diving headfirst into the swirling vortex of drama surrounding one of Days of Our Lives' most compelling characters, Rachel Black. Buckle up, because the latest developments in Salem are nothing short of seismic, and Rachel's story is poised to leave us all reeling. Is this truly the end for her arc, or is there more heartbreak and mystery to unravel? Let's explore the chaos, the tears, and the shocking revelations that have brought us to this pivotal moment. Kristen DiMera's shocking release from Statesville. The winds of change are blowing through Salem, and they've carried with them a bombshell that has fans buzzing. Kristen DiMera, the cunning and controversial femme fatale played by the inimitable Stacey Hayduke, has been released from Statesville prison. Yes, you read that correctly. Kristen is a free woman, and the implications are as explosive as a 4th of July fireworks display. For those who've followed Kristen's tumultuous journey, this development raises more questions than answers. After all, Kristen was sentenced to 6 years behind bars for a crime that sent shockwaves through the town, a crime she may not have even committed. The whispers on the Day's set suggest that Kristen's early release wasn't a mere plot convenience. Sources close to the production hint that the writers have no intention of writing Stacey Hayduke off the show. Instead, her release is a calculated move to keep Kristen's complex, morally ambiguous character front and center. But why now? What strings were pulled, and who pulled them? The answers lie in the tangled web of loyalty, sacrifice, and deception that defines Kristen's relationship with her daughter, Rachel Black. The crime that shattered a family. At the heart of this unfolding drama is a tragedy that has haunted the Black family for years: the shooting of EJ DiMera. The incident, shrouded in mystery and betrayal, left Salem's residents gasping and pointing fingers. Kristen, ever the protective mother, took the fall for the crime, claiming responsibility to shield her daughter, Rachel. But here's the gut-wrenching twist: Rachel herself doesn't remember pulling the trigger. Amnesia, trauma, or something far more sinister, her memory of that fateful night remains a blank slate, leaving both her and the audience in a state of agonizing uncertainty. Kristen's decision to take the blame was a mother's ultimate sacrifice, a desperate act to protect Rachel from the consequences of a moment that could define her life. But at what cost? The weight of that lie has fractured their family, driven wedges between allies, and set the stage for a series of events that have spiraled out of control. Kristen's release from Statesville has only intensified the scrutiny on Rachel, who now stands at the epicenter of a storm that threatens to consume everyone she loves. Rachel Black's descent into darkness. If Kristen's release is the spark, then Rachel Black's mental breakdown is the raging inferno. The once bright and spirited young girl has been pushed to the brink, her fragile psyche crumbling under the weight of guilt, confusion, and the unrelenting pressure of her family's legacy. Word from the Day's writer's room is that Rachel's storyline is taking a dramatic turn, one that will see her temporarily written off the show. But this isn't a simple exit. Oh no, Salem doesn't do anything that tame. Instead, Rachel is reportedly being sent to Bayview, the infamous psychiatric facility that has housed some of the show's most troubled characters. The decision to send Rachel to Bayview is a gut punch for fans who've watched her grow from a precocious child into a young woman grappling with the sins of her past. Sources suggest that Rachel's mental breakdown is the result of a perfect storm: the unresolved trauma of the EJ shooting, the public fallout from Kristen's imprisonment, and the relentless whispers of Salem's gossip mill. Her descent is described as a harrowing spiral, marked by sleepless nights, vivid nightmares, and a growing paranoia that someone, perhaps even someone close to her, is manipulating the truth about that fateful night. Imagine the scene: Rachel, alone in her room, surrounded by the ghosts of her actions. The weight of her mother's sacrifice presses down on her, a constant reminder of the life she may have taken. Her father, Brady Black, tries to reach her, but his own struggles with addiction and loss make him an imperfect savior. The once vibrant Rachel is now a shadow of herself, her eyes hollow, her laughter replaced by a haunting silence. The decision to send her to Bayview is both a narrative necessity and a heartbreaking acknowledgement that she needs help beyond what her family can provide. Alice Horton's departure and the Little House connection. Adding another layer of intrigue to this already complex saga is the real-world reason behind Rachel's temporary exit. Alice Horton, the talented young actress who has brought Rachel Black to life, is reportedly taking a leave of absence from Days of Our Lives to pursue a dream role. Horton has been cast as Laura Ingalls in the highly anticipated reboot of Little House on the Prairie, a project that promises to reintroduce the beloved classic to a new generation. Playing the iconic Laura Ingalls is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and Horton's departure has forced the Days writers to craft a storyline that allows for her absence while keeping Rachel's arc open for a potential return. The choice to send Rachel to Bayview is a masterstroke of storytelling, allowing Horton to step away without permanently closing the door on her character. But it also raises questions about the future of Rachel Black. Will Bayview be a place of healing, or will it plunge her deeper into the darkness? The facility has a notorious reputation in Salem, a place where characters go to confront their demons, sometimes emerging stronger, sometimes never returning at all. The ambiguity of Rachel's fate is a deliciously cruel cliffhanger, leaving fans to speculate about what lies ahead. The ripple effects in Salem. Rachel's breakdown and Kristen's release don't exist in a vacuum. Their storylines are intricately woven into the fabric of Salem, affecting everyone from Brady Black to the DiMera family. Brady, played with raw intensity by Eric Martsolf, is a man on the edge. His love for Rachel is unwavering, but his inability to protect her from her own mind is a source of endless torment. Scenes between Brady and Rachel have been some of the most poignant in recent episodes, with Martsolf delivering a performance that captures the anguish of a father watching his daughter slip away. Meanwhile, the DiMera family is far from finished with Kristen and Rachel. EJ's shooting remains an open wound, and with Kristen back on the streets, old rivalries are reigniting. Stephen DiMera, EJ's brother, is rumored to be plotting revenge, believing that Kristen's release is an injustice that cannot stand. The tension between the DiMeras and the Blacks is a powder keg, and Rachel's absence at Bayview may only delay the inevitable explosion. Then there's the question of who else might be pulling the strings. Days of Our Lives is known for its labyrinthine plots, and the idea that Rachel's breakdown or Kristen's release might be part of a larger scheme is tantalizing. Could Stefano DiMera's influence still linger, orchestrating events from beyond the grave? Or is there a new player in Salem, someone with their own agenda for the Black family? The possibilities are endless, and the writers are keeping their cards close to the chest. The emotional core of Rachel's story. At its heart, Rachel Black's story is one of tragedy and resilience. She's a young woman caught in the crossfire of her family's choices, burdened by a legacy of violence and secrecy. Her mental breakdown is not just a plot device, it's a stark reminder of the toll that trauma takes on even the strongest souls. The decision to send her to Bayview is a bold move, one that forces the audience to confront uncomfortable questions about mental health, accountability, and redemption. For Kristen, the stakes are just as high. Her release from Statesville is a chance to reclaim her life, but it comes with the unbearable knowledge that her daughter is suffering. Stacey Hayduke's portrayal of Kristen has always been a masterclass in complexity, blending ruthless ambition with fierce maternal love. As Kristen navigates her newfound freedom, she must grapple with the guilt of her choices and the fear that she may have lost Rachel forever. What's next for Rachel Black? So, dear readers, we come to the million-dollar question. Is Rachel truly captured by her demons and destined to remain at Bayview, or is this merely a chapter in her larger story? The Days writers have a knack for keeping us guessing, and Rachel's fate is no exception. Some fans speculate that her time at Bayview will be a transformative journey, a chance to confront the truth about the EJ shooting and emerge stronger. Others fear that this could be the beginning of a darker path, one that sees Rachel lost to the same madness that has claimed so many in Salem. One thing is certain, Alice Horton's departure for Little House on the Prairie has given the writers a unique opportunity to explore Rachel's psyche in ways that daytime television rarely dares. By sending her to Bayview, they've opened the door to a storyline that could redefine her character and challenge the audience's expectations. Will she return to Salem as a healed and whole young woman, ready to face her past? Or will Bayview become her prison, a place where her memories and fears consume her? The bigger picture, why this story matters. Rachel Black's story is more than just another soap opera twist. It's a reflection of the human condition, a narrative that explores the fragility of the mind and the enduring power of family. Days of Our Lives has always excelled at blending high-stakes drama with raw emotion, and Rachel's arc is a testament to that legacy. Her breakdown, Kristen's sacrifice, and Brady's desperation are all threads in a tapestry that speaks to the universal struggle to protect those we love, even when it means sacrificing ourselves. For fans, this storyline is a roller coaster of emotions. It's a chance to see beloved characters pushed to their limits, to witness the fallout of choices made in the heat of the moment. It's also a reminder of why we keep coming back to Salem, week after week, year after year. The drama, the heartbreak, the hope, it's all part of the magic that makes Days of Our Lives a cultural institution. Final thoughts. What do you think? As we close this chapter of TV Days Drama Digest, we turn the question to you, our loyal readers. What do you think of Rachel Black's story? Is her time at Bayview a temporary detour, or the beginning of the end? Will Kristen's release bring salvation or destruction to the Black family? And what secrets are still waiting to be uncovered in the shadows of Salem? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.